Welcome back to this channel. I know I've said that I'll probably will not be here that often or the way I used to, because I do realize I still need some time to recharge and rejuvenate, like fully rest. I haven't taken some additional clients as well, and I still haven't felt cold to speak in Bahasa Indonesia that often the way I used to. But as you can see, the title of this video is called which kind of surprises or what kind of surprises that will be coming your way in the next 6 months. Whenever you're watching this video, this is going to be a timeless video. But if you're watching it not that far from the moment I decided to post it, which is early February 2023, so it might resonate with you for the upcoming 6 months until maybe July or early August. But anyway, this is going to be a general video, a video of general readings that will be timeless. That's my intention. And if the messages do not really resonate with you, it's okay. Maybe they're not for you, they're not meant for you. But as you can see, we have 3 options right now. I'll be using the crystal bracelets from Delicious Princess official merchandise. We have the purple agate as the first option. Or if you feel called to choose option number 1 or pile 1 later, this also means you're choosing this bracelet. But this one is going to be for those of you who will be choosing option number 2, which is the Amazonite crystal. This is going to be for pile 2 or option number 2. And last but not least, this one, the rose quartz crystal, will represent those of you who chose option number 3 or pile 3. I'll be using one of my current favorite decks, again a tarot deck and an oracle deck as well. Okay, so if you've chosen your pile or your option, let's start and let's proceed with option number 1. So for those of you who might have chosen option number 1, let's see, and we'll see what kind of surprises that will be coming. Oh, we have the 6 of Wands. What kind of surprises that will be coming your way in the next 6 months? Okay, I don't know why I feel like for a lot of you, especially if you've been planning for this or you've been preparing for this, there could be news about pregnancy. There could be news regarding to pregnancy. This could be yours or anyone surrounds you, especially the people you love or your closest acquaintances maybe. Let us see. Why do we get the 3 of Pentacles reverse here? Too much. Okay, I got it. I'm just gonna take these 2 cards as the significator of why do we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Because I don't really feel like this is a bad energy coming your way. It's just, I do feel celebration. This could be related to pregnancy, as what I've told you earlier. Maybe some of you will do some baby shower, or you or anyone surround you giving birth to someone, a new baby, your next children, or this could also feel like, for me, this feels like you releasing something. Could also be like some business ideas or business plans, business programs. It's like I got a vision as if you're a business owner, and in the next 6 months it's possible that you could be getting some opportunity to expand your business. There could be like a working situation, or some kind of joint venture situation, some kind of collaborations with you or anyone. New ideas being birthed, new ideas being born, new ideas being presented to the public. I also feel like appraisal or some kind of upgrade, especially in your home environments. Maybe you're planning to move somewhere, a new house, a new place, a new situation, which could also make you feel like you're home. You feel belong. But as you can see, for this Three of Pentacles in reverse, we have these two significators, which is the Knight of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. Maybe this could also be related to some of you starting some new journey, like studying in new university or starting something new. This feels fresh. This feels like a fresh idea, a fresh. This doesn't really feel like you starting over something you might have left at the back burner, or you might have left earlier. It feels like you deciding to creating something new. Just like what I've told you earlier, I really feel like for a lot of you, this could be strongly related to pregnancy, or like giving birth to new ideas, new projects, new plans. But in order for you to reach that, or to embrace this new situation, these new circumstances, this new environments, or this new opportunity, and this newness, in order for you to embrace the whole new world, I feel like you need to firstly work hard or deal with something. Maybe you need to pay attention to your income, or your money, or your saving, or your responsibilities, because the moment you get these surprises, I feel like there could be people supporting you. You're not gonna be alone in this journey. This could also be related to you finally attracting your healthier friendships, healthier cycle of friends, healthier connections, healthier people who will be by your side. And I also feel like for a lot of you who might have gone through like sad moments or conflicting moments in the past, or you need to go through like doubtful moments in the past, you're finally able to okay, let me tell you a story of mine. This is my personal story. I had my birthday like few days ago, like last week actually, in somewhere last of January, and I got a surprise party hosted by some of my closest best friends. I didn't really get that kind of surprises that often in the past. And it took me like years of forgiving. Not only, I'm not saying I didn't grow up happily. I didn't grow up happily, but it's just I did get. There were times where I got bullied. There were times where I had to lose. I have a Chiron in Libra, by the way, in my birth chart, and relationships issues. They were some of my biggest triggers of wounds, of pain in my life. There are times where I question God and I ask God, could I ever get like healthier friendships, healthier connections, healthier people by my side, more supportive people by my side, more loving and more gentle, more kinder people by my side? It took me time to release the people from my past who were not able to treat me the way I deserve to be treated, until I could attract some healthier connections, some healthier friendships. Yeah, I had to endure like pain, hardships. I had to go through that first. But at the end of the day, I realized that the hardships that I need to go through, the pain, the sleepless nights, the worries of me not ever getting healthier friendships and healthier connections, ended up making me like the person that I am right now. For a lot of you, I feel like in order for you to get this, the celebration, this safer connections, this safer friendships, this new beginning, this the whole new world being open to you, in order for you to get that, you probably had gone through like various kind of disappointments. Maybe some people or some friends or some people you consider as your friends in the past treated you badly in some ways, or they mistreated you in however kind of way, but I feel like after those hardships you finally realize your values. And after, because I suddenly hear the song, Kelly Clarkson's song, which says, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." I heard that loudly in my ears. And I feel like besides the celebration, maybe this pregnancy or you starting some new journey, you starting some new chapter in your life, you also realize that in the next 6 months, you are realizing that you are stronger than the old version of you. Maybe you're no longer the person who whines all the time, or the person who keeps complaining all the time. you realize that you're stronger now. And you can see things differently. You can see things better now. But I still feel like you would need adjustments in however and whatever kind of way. You would still need adjustments for you to like finally fully embrace this whole new version of you and this whole new version of your life. But I really, I know how painful it will feel if we need to say goodbye to like the old version of us or the old cycle of friends we used to surround ourselves with. I know it could be painful, but I feel like as soon as this mourning and grieving phase are done, you're gonna be so grateful. You're gonna be so grateful. Maybe in the next 6 months, starting from whenever you're watching this, you're about to start some healing journey or some kind of decluttering journey, and they will if you're not new, if you're not that new to tarot and you've learned how to read tarot, this kind of feels like some tower moment for me, but the tower card moment for me, but doesn't feel that intense because maybe you've seen it coming and you felt it coming too. Stop, drop, and ground. We have this for the oracle card. I actually rarely get this card, and let me try to read the messages from you for you. And for the bottom of the deck, we have overthinking can spoil the magic, but in reverse. Yeah, I really feel this. Maybe in the next 6 months, you're finally able to forgive yourself from your overthinking habit or overthinking tendency, and you're finally able to like really release anything from the past that's no longer serving you. But with this card, I feel like, yeah, maybe the next 6 months would feel like the moments where you finally able to be yourself, where you're finally able to like really listen to your heart instead of continuously comparing yourself to others, or instead of you wanting to force yourself to be somebody that you're not, and you will be more able to listen to your heart, and you will be more able to like do things because you want to, or because you feel called to, not only because you feel like you have to or you're forced to do that in any ways. Let me read the messages for you. Essential meaning: mindful presence, finding joy, blending hobby and duty, a pause in the day, connections with friends and family, exercise and self-care, nutrition, gifting yourself unconditional love. See, I've said it. You will build stronger connections with yourself. Yeah, we also have the Ace of Wands. Maybe for some of you who want to start some gym routine or fitness journey, the next 6 months, if you're starting now or whenever you feel called to watch this, and whenever you feel called to start your fitness journey, in the next 6 months it would like lead you to be reaping great results. Self-care message: feeling undeserving of joy, learning to accept your past, releasing limiting beliefs, and need to spend time with people you love, taking notice when you are in overdrive, feeling overwhelmed, and need to relax. Yeah, for a lot of you, I feel like you will be getting more time with the people you love. You will be more surrounded with the people who you love, and they genuinely love you. Because with this scar, this doesn't feel bad to me. For some of you, for a lot of you actually, honestly, for a lot of you, I feel like there might be times in the past where you might have realized that you were being surrounded by toxic people or toxic circle of friends or the people who just try to continuously take advantages of you, and you realize that the more you spend time with them, the more you feel drained, the more you just feel lost. But I realized that there were moments in the past where you force yourself to stay in those circumstances, in those circle. But in the next 6 months, you finally realize your values. Just like the short story I've told you earlier. Back in the past, if I realized that if I still let myself being taken advantages by some people I called as friends who couldn't really accept me for me, it just makes me stuck in unhealthy circumstances. And the moment I realized that I deserve healthier connections, because I realized what I can bring to the table, what I can bring to the connections. And for you guys, I feel like the moment you realize your worth, the moment you realize that, okay, I deserve better, I want better, and I'm ready to forgive, I'm ready to release, I'm ready to release the wounds, the pain, the disappointments I felt. I'm ready to start anew. I'm ready to start anew. I will continue reading the messages for you. How long has it been since you gave yourself a moment to pause, just for the joy of it? If you have been caught up in the hustle, or feeling anxious or stressed about the future, it's time for a pause. Full stop. It's time to ground yourself with self-love. Drop onto your yoga mat. Drop in. Oh, I really said workout routine, right? And gym or fitness thing. Drop onto your yoga mat. Drop in on movie night with family. Or drop into laughter with your besties. Seriously. Your soul is asking for this. And while stopping and dropping can feel drastic, especially if you've been on the hamster wheel or busy for a while. It's also perfect medicine for resetting and realigning your goals with the path you are on. If you're taking on unnecessary work that feels soul-sucking, you need to stop. If you are repeatedly worrying about metrics, relationship, or money, you need to stop. Ruminate with through me instead. Grab a tea and play hooky from your to-do list for a while. Know that you are deserving of this sacred pause. Stop, drop, and ground isn't about sticking your head in the sand and pretending that everything is wonderful when it is not. It's not about chanting positive mantras when you honestly feel like muck inside. It's about finding the real happy wherever you are. It's about actively pursuing grounded presence today, while remembering that it doesn't have to be perfect to be perfectly blissful. When was the last time you laughed till you cried? Maybe it's time to schedule a lunch date with a good friend. When you stop, drop, and ground, what do you notice? Have you been so caught up in the details of what you're doing that you've forgotten your joy? It was so nice. So nice, for real. I'm happy for you guys. I'm not crying, but I'm really happy for you guys. This this really feels like you're finally finding your soul tribes, your soul family, and the people who will be more able to accept you for you. This is nice. This is. I'm happy for you guys. I really feel like you deserve this. You've been longing for this. You've been longing for, yeah, healthier connections, healthier friendships, and your patience is finally about to reap its rewards. Congratulations, by the way. And yeah, I feel like that's all for any of you who might have chosen option number one. Let us proceed to anyone, to any of you who choose option number two. But please drop some likes if you feel like this messages resonate with you in some ways. And if you're new, don't forget to click the subscribe button, because I will try to drop and post more videos for you guys later in the future. Thank you, option number one. Okay, let's proceed to any of you who might have chosen option number two. For a lot of you who chose option number two, let's see which kind of surprises will be coming your way in the next 6 months whenever you feel called to watch this video. The Chariot. We have the Chariot, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Swords for the bottom of the deck. If I'm being quiet, doesn't mean I'm gone. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that the card falls by itself? It falls down by itself. When I was about to say I'm not gone, I'm not disappearing, I'm just trying to channel. And if you want me to be honest, after seeing these cards, these 4 cards on top, I started looking at this, and I feel like if you're not new to tarot and you've seen the original 5 of Coins or 5 of Pentacles from the Rider-Waite deck, you'd probably know that in the original deck, I do have them somewhere, but I don't really feel cool to take this. I'll just mention it now. From the original 5 of Pentacles, there are 2 people in front of like a building, which is usually more known as a church or like some places for some spiritual pilgrimage. But you see this 2 of Cups falling. When I saw this, and the first messages I got, I got 2 actually. I got 2 messages. The first one I got for you guys is actually, for some of you, I feel like somehow their romantic connection is coming your way. You could be having more than one options actually. You could be dealing with more than just one people who could be confessing to you, or saying they like you, or saying they get attracted with you. But honestly, this doesn't feel like just physical attraction. I feel like for some of you, maybe the people who are, there could be more than just one people adoring you or liking you or fancying you from afar. Maybe you've known some of them, or maybe this could also be like new people, new person. But for a lot of you, the second mess. Oh, no. Let me rephrase this. And that's the first message I got. And the second one is, for a lot of you, I feel like you might have felt like your life has been put in some kind of stagnant phase for a while. You might feel like God, the divine, the universe, has been putting in some kind of unending challenges. Or they might have put you in like endless trials. But I feel like the door is finally opening up for you. You could finally be receiving like help, or people offering you to help you, or you could also be like getting some kind of passion and inspiration from within to finally pursue whatever you know you need to pursue. Whatever you know you need to finish. Whatever you know you need to cleanse, or just deal with in some ways. Because I suddenly get a vision of some runner in their running field. They're in the middle of their competition. This runner is in the middle of the competition, of any kind of competition. And in the middle of the process, while they're running, they got tired. They get tired and they try to catch up on some breath, but they know that if they're slowing down, some people could run faster than them. For a lot of you, I feel like in the past, you might feel really worried of whether not having enough money, not having enough love, not having enough this or that, whatever. Or you might feel worried that, I don't know, I hear the word, I'm scared of me running. You know what you guys have to notice. And the moment I had to pause this video, and I had to pause the music player earlier, because the moment I say, for a lot of you, you might feel like you're running out of time. My camera suddenly needs to change its battery. I was running out of battery. See, this is nice, because I really love the way synchronicity just continuously follows us. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit guides. Anyways, for a lot of you, I feel like, yeah, you've been stuck. You've been feeling like a lot of things in your life are being delayed, or I don't know why I'm seeing like some girl. I don't know who is it, but I saw a girl in my vision just now, and that girl is like the picture here. The girl's like crying and wondering, screaming. Maybe screaming in her prayers, whatever her religion is. This could be you, because this message feels very specific. But the girl is like questioning, okay, God, when will my solutions come? When will the solutions to my problems come? When will my problems be finished? I feel like I've tried everything in my power to do this, to do that, and I suddenly hear the song, Tori Kelly's song. The song from Tori Kelly's Daydream. Let me try to find the lyrics because I feel cold to find the lyrics. But if I'm not mistaken, it goes it goes like, don't quit your daydream, don't forget to breathe. Who you wanna be is only up to you. Pardon my voice, but yeah, it's like this. Can you see this? Why do I feel cold to read the lyrics for you guys? Maybe some of you needs to listen to the song. It's Tori Kelly's Daydream. Hold on to anything just so you don't crash. Out of the empty lies that went through your past. Right when you think you've won, jump 3 steps back. So now you find yourself stuck in your own. Oh my god. Beautiful synchronicity. So now you find yourself stuck in your own trap. They try to dirty up your name, but it's all a game. Baby, you don't have to know exactly who you are, because figuring it all out could be the best part. Don't quit your daydream, don't forget to breathe. Who you wanna be is only up to you. Sometimes you may crawl, let them think that you're small, cause it's so worth the fall when you land where you want to. Tried almost everything, still spinning around. But one thing you haven't tried is erase every doubt. Keep both feet on the ground while your head's in the cloud. And when you feel like giving up, listen to the sounds and make sure you don't quit your daydream. Don't forget to breathe. Who you wanna be is only up to you. Sometimes you may crawl, let them think that you're small, cause it's so worth the fall when you land where you want to. You don't have to know exactly who you are, just let your lead. It's so worth the trials that you're going through, so just enjoy the fall when you land where you want to. Don't quit your daydream. Don't forget to breathe. Who you wanna be is only up to you. Sometimes you may crawl. Let them think that you're small, cause it's so worth the fall when you land where you want to. Baby, you don't have to know exactly who you are, because figuring it all out could be the best part. Yeah. Because I really feel like for a lot of you who chose this pile, in the next 6 months, you're finally reaching a state where every kind of delays, every kind of trials, or every kind of difficulties that you might have gone through in the past, they finally made sense. They finally makes you realize your worth. They makes you finally understand the importance of playing with the process and honoring the process. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you've been craving for changes. You've been craving for newness. You could be getting new ideas. You could be getting new ideas for new projects, like financial projects, or you could be getting like new inspirations about which kind of people or business plans or anything. You could be finally getting insights about where do you want to take your life to. Where do you want to lead your life to? Where do you wanna where do you wanna to like direct your life to? And everything's just getting more clear in the next 6 months, and you would finally be brave enough to take actions to pursue this. And yeah, just like what I've told you earlier, I feel like this does not so mean romantic connections, but I strongly feel for a lot of you in the next 6 months, maybe you would be getting like engaged or dating someone, seeing someone, getting your new boyfriend, new girlfriend who could love you unconditionally. But I feel like this is all going to happen because you finally understand your worth. This doesn't feel like you continuously settling for less than what you deserve anymore, the way you might did in the past. But I really am seeing you guys having options. These options could be related to career path, or just like what I've told you earlier, romantic suitors. But what I really like the most from, we have got the cards of top, but it's in reverse. And with the bottom of the deck, we have overthinking can spoil the magic, but in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're finally releasing. You could be having unhealthy overthinking habit in the past, and you're finally releasing that. You're finally releasing that overthinking habit. Okay. Did you guys saw the way this deck and this one they fall down by itself? Okay. Do you want to say anything? Because I feel like you guys may need to get some more cards. You are magic, but in reverse. I'll try to unblock the energy first. We also have the good kind, but in reverse. Just, but for a lot of you, I also feel like there might be a time in the past where you question your worth. You question your values. But in the next 6 months, you're finally deciding that you want to step out of your comfort zone. You want to try something new, and the courage, or maybe the inspiration that you're getting, the courage and the inspiration that you're feeling, they lead you to finally be brave enough to realize that your world is yours to co-create, and you can do anything you want. You can achieve whichever kind of dreams you want to achieve as soon as you're brave enough to cut the cords off your top. I don't know, I feel called to say this for this file. The only person that's been stopping you from being in a better career path, or from achieving healthier relationships, for being treated better, from getting healthier connections with people who could really support you genuinely, or with anyone who could really be present for you when you need them. The people or the person who's been stopping you or blocking you from getting whatever you want is actually mostly yourself and your fears. Because I feel like you guys might have strong self-sabotaging tendency or habit. But in the next 6 months, you are finally realizing that if you wanna get a better life, or if you wanna pursue a better life, it has to start from you giving yourself the permission to pursue better and to get better. Raise your standards. I think you will be learning and speak up more often. I feel like maybe you will feel called to write, or make some arts, or make some crafts, or make some projects, do some projects. Why do I feel like maybe some of you do feel called to listen to the option number 1 or pile 1 too? If you do, go ahead. Maybe there are some messages that you need to listen to there. But yeah, you don't have to worry. You will be like getting like the return fuel of passions, the return dreams, the courage to finally stand up for yourself, and realizing your worth, realizing your values, realizing your magic. I don't know why I get that. For a lot of you, you could be getting more popularity in some ways. Okay, I guess that's all that I have for those of you who might have chosen option number 2 or part 2. If you feel like the messages resonate with you in some ways, please don't forget to like them and kindly subscribe to this channel if you're new, because I will try to post more videos later. Okay, that's all for those of you who chose option number 2. Let's proceed with the last one. Last but not least, to anyone who might have chosen option number 3 or the rose quartz bracelet. Let me get some water first. Okay, for those of you who might have chosen option number 3, let's see which kind of surprises that could be coming your way. We have the Ace of Swords. What kind of surprises that could be coming your way in the next 6 months? We have the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Cups. Decisions. I'm suddenly getting a vision of Alice in Wonderland, where she needs to decide which door that she needs to enter. If you're also watching Alice in Wonderland, the animated one. Page of Cups. For some of you, for some specific people, group of people. I feel like in the next 6 months, some of you could be getting more active at pursuing love. Or maybe there could be some people trying to get to know you, and they try to confess to you, because we have the Page of Cups and the King of Cups here. You could be dealing with some people liking you or adoring you, where you need to choose which of them do you wanna date? Which of them do you wanna make as your girlfriend or as your boyfriend? But I'm feeling confessions, romantic confessions is coming your way, and also like some intellectual projects. This could be related to your career or your work or just study. Maybe if some of you will start some new studying journey, like in university, in high school or something. I feel like you need to choose. There's some kind of important decision that you need to choose and you need to make in the next 6 months. This is not a bad situation. This is not a bad experience. This is not going to be a bad experience, but you have to choose. This reminds me of one memory I had from 2022. In like, I guess, on December 27 or December 28, 2022, I decided to go out with some of my girlfriends, with some of the people I consider as sisters from another mother, from another parents, my cousins. I also consider them as my sisters. We decided to have dinner together, and I was confused when I had to choose what do I need to wear. Because I want to look good. I want to dress up and I want to look good. I was a bit conflicted at choosing in between wearing green dress or white dress at that moment. But my heart ended up telling me to wear the green one. And when I did that, I remember my sisters complimenting me for my looks, for my appearance. And your cases in the next 6 months, I feel like could also be like that too. You may need to face like a lot of time where you need to make decisions. Maybe my story could should would remind you about the importance of making choices or making decisions with your heart, not only with your mind. Because I feel like you guys could have strong overthinking tendency, but you need to learn to choose with your heart. Because the moment you do that, and if you really do that more often in the next 6 months, it could bring you to a lot of good things and a lot of good experiences. For this file, I feel like the messages could also be related to you need to open your heart the surprises. I don't know why I got some kind of perfectionist tendency in this pile with you guys. Maybe you're the one or the people who will try to control everything, who will try to like making a list about how do you want your life to be like in the next 1 day, 2 days, a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, a year, 2 years, or so on. But you could be the type of people who will, whether be consciously or unconsciously, get mad at yourself with yourself if you see that your life doesn't really go according to your plans. But I feel like these people could also need to be reminded that sometimes it's okay to let loose. That's why I feel called to share the story of me choosing in between green dress and white dress. Green wasn't entirely my green wasn't even part of my favorite color in the past. I would prefer like purple or black or white or just peach or just something neutral. I have more black dresses and more black clothes actually, and I used to go with whether white clothes or black clothes, even the family gathering or important events. But on that day, I decided that I want to follow my heart and do something that's out of my comfort zone by choosing green. And that led me to be getting compliments. Heartwarming compliments. Yeah. You need to follow your heart more often and be open to surprises. When I wore that dress, did I expect for compliments? Of course not. I just felt like I want to do what I feel like I want to do. I just want to do what I feel like doing. And that makes me happy on that day. And yeah. This message may sound a little bit specific or too specific for some of you, but I feel called to say this because I just heard the sentence, do your work and do your job, because you love to do your work and to do your job, because you love to maybe contribute and share more love, share more light. Do that because you feel called to do that, not because you have to do that or you're being forced to do that or you're being obliged to do that. Do anything you need to do wholeheartedly. That's too specific, but yeah, maybe some of you need to listen to that. And I feel like for some of you, you could be busier too. There might be more responsibilities coming your way, and maybe the messages I've just told you about earlier regarding to choosing everything with your heart, it could also be related to you having to make like to-do lists or routines or like plans according to whichever things you need to do, whichever things you need to accomplish, whichever things you need to finish. with your heart. Now it fears. I feel like in the next 6 months, if you're also the type of person who used to find it hard for you to make decisions, and people might be angry with you for that habit, or you having difficulties at making decisions, you could be more straightforward and more, you could make your decisions faster now, not impulsively. You may think faster, or you just may try to like find solutions to your problems faster. You're maturing. I really feel like you're maturing in the next 6 months. Let's try to see what does the oracle deck want to say to you. Oh, this is beautiful. Fearless expression. And we have got the cards of top at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, maybe you do have like overthinking tendency and habit of continuously, constantly doubting yourself in some ways or in any ways. And in the next 6 months, you will be more fearless at expressing yourself, expressing your opinions, expressing your you. Be you, just be you. This really matches my example. The way I stepped out of my comfort zone to try wearing green dress and express myself freely with me wearing green dress. And it really leads to me being satisfied for wearing green dress. Maybe you will find your own green dress or your own meaning of green dress, of trying something out of your comfort zone in the next 6 months. Because I feel like you will love the new version of you, the braver version of you, the whole new environment, the whole new situation of your life in the next 6 months. If you are currently feeling like you've been facing like more and more disappointments, that will end in the next 6 months. I really strongly feel like that will end. Those disappointments will be changed into gratitude, more happiness, more joy, more contentment. Yeah, the word contentment. I kept hearing the word contentment. Maybe the word content could mean something for you in some ways. Maybe some of you would also feel called to start something new, like creating your own YouTube channel or your own podcast or whatever. Is that all I've got for you guys? Yeah, a lot of new ideas, a lot of new inspirations, a lot of new courage to be who you are authentically. New inspirations, new ideas being born. Anyways, I guess that's all. For those of you who might have chosen option number three, if you feel like the messages resonate with you in some ways, please don't forget to leave some likes and let me know at the comment section down below. And also let me know if you do have some ideas or suggestions or recommendations about which kind or what kind of video do I need to make later. The moment I feel called to return and be more active again, as soon as I'm ready to return. And I felt like I've been recharging enough. Anyways, if you want to connect with me, please follow me on Instagram and on TikTok because I've been sharing more stuff there. I've provided everything, including my Instagram username and ID and TikTok username and ID at the description box down below. Okay, I guess that's all I've got for now. For today, whenever you feel called to watch this video, if you're not skipping the ads, thank you very much because that's actually one of the simplest, one of the easiest ways you could show me to tell me you're here supporting me. Anyways, that's all I've got for now. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. I'll see you guys when I see you later. I love you.